Before you walk past a hibiscus and think, that plant is too tropical for me, let's slow down for a second. There are different types of hibiscus plants that can thrive in your grow zone. Some hibiscus plants love hot weather, some can survive cold winters, and some are even grown for tea and natural wellness drinks. So today, we're going to make hibiscus simple. We will talk about what it is, where it comes from, what zones it grows in, how to grow it, what can make it struggle, and why this flower is loved by gardeners all over the world. Hibiscus is a flowering plant known for its big, bold, tropical-looking blooms. These flowers can come in red, pink, white, yellow, orange, peach, lavender, purple, and even multicolored shades. The important thing to know is that there are different types of hibiscus. The first one, tropical hibiscus, gives you that glossy leaf, island garden look. Next, hardy hibiscus can come back after cold winters and produce huge dinner plate sized flowers. Lastly, Rose of Sharon grows more like a flowering shrub, and Roselle hibiscus is the type many people grow for tea. So when someone says hibiscus, the real question is, which kind? Because choosing the right type is what makes the difference between a plant that struggles and a plant that becomes the star of your garden. Hibiscus is grown and loved all over the world, but different types come from different warm, tropical, and subtropical regions, including parts of Asia, Africa, the Pacific Islands, and the Americas. That is why hibiscus has such a global garden feel. In some places, it is grown for beauty. In other places, it is used for tea, drinks, food, and traditional remedies. Let's talk about the most popular one. Roselle hibiscus, also called Hibiscus sabdarifa, is especially known for its deep red calyces that are used to make hibiscus tea. Hardy hibiscus includes species native to parts of North America, and Rose of Sharon is native to parts of Asia. The first thing to check before buying hibiscus is the grow zone, because not every hibiscus handles cold. Tropical hibiscus usually grows best in USDA zones 9 through 11. If you live in a colder zone, you can still grow it in a container, but you will need to bring it indoors before frost. Hardy hibiscus usually grows best in USDA zones 4 through 9. This is the one that surprises people because it can die back in winter and return in spring with huge flowers. Rose of Sharon usually grows best in zones 5 through 9, and Roselle is often grown as a warm season annual in cooler areas. Now let's talk about how to grow hibiscus. Hibiscus needs sunlight if you want strong blooms. Most types do best with full sun, which means at least 6 hours of direct sunlight a day. In very hot climates, a little afternoon shade can help keep the plant from getting stressed. Hibiscus also likes consistent moisture, but it does not want soggy roots. Think moist, rich, and well-draining soil. If the plant dries out too much, it may wilt or drop buds. But if it stays too wet, the roots can struggle. During the growing season, hibiscus can benefit from regular feeding because it takes energy to produce those big flowers. Just be careful with too much nitrogen because that can give you lots of green leaves but fewer blooms. The biggest mistake gardeners make with hibiscus is choosing the wrong type for their climate. A tropical hibiscus will not survive freezing winters outside the same way a hardy hibiscus can. Another common issue is not enough light. If your hibiscus looks green and healthy but is not blooming much, it may need more sun. Pests can also show up, especially on tropical hibiscus. Watch for aphids, whiteflies, spider mites, and mealybugs. If you see sticky leaves, curled leaves, webbing, or tiny insects under the leaves, check the plant early before the problem spreads. When people talk about hibiscus tea, they are usually talking about Roselle hibiscus, also called Hibiscus sabdarifa. The part used is often the calyx, which is the fleshy red part that forms after the flower. Hibiscus tea has a tart, cranberry-like flavor and is enjoyed hot or cold. It is often used in teas, juices, syrups, jams, and refreshing drinks. Hibiscus is also known for its antioxidants and plant compounds, but it is still important to be careful. If you are pregnant, nursing, taking blood pressure medication, diabetes medication, or any regular medication, check with a medical professional before using hibiscus as a remedy. So here is the simple breakdown. Tropical hibiscus is best for warm climates, containers, and that bold island look. Hardy hibiscus is best for cold winter gardeners who still want huge tropical looking flowers. Rose of Sharon is best for a flowering shrub, and Roselle hibiscus is best for tea and edible harvests. Hibiscus loves sun, consistent moisture, well-draining soil, and the right growing conditions for the type you choose. So before you buy one, do not just look at the flower. Look at the type, because the right hibiscus can bring beauty, pollinators, color, and even tea into your garden. So tell me in the comments, would you grow hibiscus for the tropical look, the giant flowers, the pollinators, or the tea? And if you want more plant guides by zone, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, because here on Grow by Zone, we are growing plant by plant, zone by zone.